effort defensively that night from them, guys. You know, I know that it sounds harsh, but hey, I speak the truth.
Yes, you do. Where were the adjustments is my question. I mean, the coaching staff didn't seem to realize, as everyone else watching did, that changes had to be made defensively. They never moved on anything.
So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. Up front, it's Carmelo Anthony and Tyson Chandler. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then there's Felton. And for the Heat, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, the best perimeter tandem in the game. Haslam and Bosh are up front, and it's Chalmers in at the point guard position.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Prioni off target from three-point range. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Mike Woodson gave me a moment to catch up with him. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
And for a point guard, you love LUV. That finish. Wow.
Yeah, he's really been able to get off his feet and sky. Something to watch.
Incredible athleticism, both laterally and vertically.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. You'll make that 10 times out of 10.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Pass to Anthony. Jacks up a three. And again, New York with the triple.
He's a major weapon, guys. It's that simple.
LeBron drives in. Hits off the drop step.
Nice start here. Taking 5 shots, only missed 1 of them.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. Now LeBron. The shot is off. The dish to Shumpert. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Felton. New York moving the ball around. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trailed by 3 to the middle. Takes it up. And it's Chalmers, that time on the assist by Wade. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Outside, Felton. Makes the lead pass. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good.
No, he didn't have too much space to get that shot off, but for him, he had enough.
LeBron kicks to Chalmers. There's the feed to Haslam. Back to Chalmers. Kicks to Wade. Feeds it to Haslam. And Anthony sends it back. And now the Knicks on the break. Felton leading the charge.
That's good. Go to his leg.
Shumpert's got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, he's been really effective so far, making his shots count. No wasted motion.
LeBron kicks to Haslam. Back to LeBron. And the basket good. LeBron's now got 6.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Haslam a screen on Shumpert. LeBron kicks to Haslam. Knicks with the rebound. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And Kevin, they played such terrific defense in that game. It took a lot of pressure off them at the other end of the court.
Yeah, and you can't just pick 1 or 2 players out who stood out defensively. There was plenty of credit to go around.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A different look for New York. Here's Cole, stuffs it through.
At his size, he can really finish at the rim.
Yeah, and not just layups, as you just saw, folks. Wow.
What a throwdown there. Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Smith with some nice D.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Richardson covered by Miller. Kidd dishes to Martin. Outside for Kidd. He dishes it to Stoudemire. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Let's check out the numbers for Ray Allen. 3rd in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 10 in terms of three-point field goal percentage. So it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
You know, Steve, looking back at his top-notch free throw percentage, I mean, he's really calm and composed at the stripe. You can tell he's really comfortable there and has the confidence to knock down those shots at the line. He visualizes the shot, and then he knocks it home.
Smith the pass to Martin. Back to Smith. This one for 3, but they'll get another chance. From past the arc, and it's good. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Martin with it. Now Anthony defending. Martin against Batty. Here's Kidd. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Cole. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And there's Battier. That's good on the assist from Cole. And here's Smith.
I think I always be doing that too.
Smith left side. For 3, Kidd. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Can't shoot no
Just 4 seconds left in the first. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. Nope.
Your Heat, 21. The Knicks, 25.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the pass.
Yeah, right.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, they're inside. J.R. Smith out there with Felton. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward position. Wade drives in, makes good on the step-back jumper.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Allen for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Smith inside, working on Allen. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Battier outside. A 3-ball. Wade kicks to Battier. There's the triple. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. In the third spot, Dwayne Wade.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade.
This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other, and neither side is backing down in this one.
And Haslem kicks to LeBron. Dunked hard with one hand.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
That's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
The Knicks making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Knicks. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Smith for three. Gets it to go.
For three.
Smith's got his third basket of the night right there.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Here's Shumpert. The shot misses. Great D that time from LeBron. Allen dishes to LeBron. He kicks to Chalmers. Allen outside to the paint. Here's Anderson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't flub the finish that time, guys.
For 3, Smith. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
The drive by
Unbelievable.
do that.
Oh, as nasty as it gets.
He's on fire.
Yeah, it sure is.
What
That's a
the?
good nasty.
Because that dunk was great. It was awesome.
There's good nasty and there's bad nasty. That was good nasty. Let's get that straight, Kevin.
And the Heat call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And the Heat with some changes. Wash comes in for Chris Anderson. And Shane Battier subbed in for Udonis Haslem. Then for the Knicks, Anthony comes in for Kenyon Martin. That's Felton in for Iman Shumpert. And the dunk by LeBron. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you know, the one thing that Melo has never had a problem with, it's finding his own shot. And that's such a luxury to have late in games when the defense really tightens up. You can get him the ball, and he'll create something, either an open look, a drive to the hole, or get himself to the foul line.
And that isn't the end of it there either. I mean, even if you stick with Melo and get a hand in his face, a lot of times it doesn't faze him. You might as well not even bother the way he finishes with defenders in his grill. I mean, he's got excellent concentration shooting the ball.
From deep three-point range.
He would have made that. I would have probably quit.
Outside for Felton. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. That's now 8 points for Raymond Felton. The 3 from Chalmers. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks got a chance here to check out where Mario Chalmers ranks. 16th in steals. And he's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
And as for his top 20 ranking in steals, Steve, I think his focus has really been outstanding on the defensive end. Possession after possession, he zeroed in on his defensive assignment.
Clock at 6. Anthony kicks to Smith. Stolen by Bosch. To the inside. Taken away by Anthony. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Battier with it. Now Felton defending. Battier the pass to Chalmers. Bosch. And here's LeBron outside.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Smith.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard him because he's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of him.
LeBron's shot is good.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
And Anthony gets it to go.
They're shooting just over 50% on their three-point attempts. That's excellent. Each one they make is a tiny little dagger in the heart of the defense.
Allen outside over Anthony. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
The drive by LeBron. Taken away by Kidd. And now the Knicks on the break. Shoots the 3. And again, Carmelo Anthony for 3. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
And they double him up with LeBron. He passes to Bosch. He feeds it to Battier. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Shot clock at 5. And nothing is falling for him right now.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Back to Smith. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on it.
Gets it to go.
Got such a good feel for his shot today in a really good groove.
And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Beyond the arc. And he beat the buzzer. But it's no good. And so we wrap up the first half.
45.
Knicks lead by 9.
54.
We'll get right back to the end. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve. Not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him. So, get it! Watch out now! Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Haslem. And that one's good, Anthony.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Gets it to go.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Kicks to Anthony. For the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Am I dreaming?
That's now 12 straight points coming off wide open 3-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Well, as skilled as LeBron is, what's most impressive is his athleticism. I think you can make the argument that he is the greatest athlete, not only in the history of the NBA, but in the history of sports.
Wow! Did you really say that?
Sure did.
I'd have to do some work on that one, partner. I do agree he's in that discussion and category. And you know how big and strong most of the athletes are in the NBA, and he can make a lot of them look like crash dummies when he's headed to the basket and they're trying to keep him from getting to the rim.
Well, come up with your list, and we'll talk about this.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Shooting, watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
The Knicks leading by 11. Chandler outside. Outside Anthony. Launches it.
Why is John Tasman always on it?
And Shumpert kicks to Anthony. And there's the pass to Felton. Back to Anthony. Dishes to Chandler. New York moving it around. Here's Felton. No good. And Miami the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Allen outside. Pass to Chalmers. The three is launched. Cannot hit. Felton with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
This nigga threw a bullet
that
pass
one's
right
good,
next to
Shumpert.
him. What the heck?
Shumpert's got 7 points in the game.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the arm.
A different look for Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. And Mike Miller subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And Chalmers kicks to Battier. Bosch up on top. The dish to Allen. Back to Bosch. Pass to Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Taken away by Felton. Here's Anthony. Flushes it down.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
And Chalmers kicks to Battier. Miller to end the run. They get it again.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Carving him up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Boy, that's too easy. You cannot let a shooter that good get a warm-up jump shot like that. If you do that, it'll be raining all day from out there.
Anthony kicks to Shumpert. Leads him in there.
I didn't hit that.
Out to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Snatched up. Chandler. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Another turnover and another hoop the other way.
You know, a lot of the points they've given up, guys, have been the result of turnovers. And when you turn it over, there's no way to set your defense. Better offense will lead to better defense because you do have a chance to get set.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Knicks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for New York, Stoudemire's checked in for Chandler. Martin comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Raymond Felton. The Knicks make... Making a switch here. Kids checked in. Smith for 3. That is good.
For 3.
Smith's got 19 points.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting, a huge factor for them offensively.
Yeah, defensively, you got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks.
Second chance shot. And no mistakes on the layup.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Deflects the pass. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Puts up a 3. Wade with the defensive effort.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defense.
Oh, how about that?
Come on, help me see that.
Wow. Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
It's outrageous. Man.
Another open look, hits bottom from outside.
Yep, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
The shot's good from LeBron.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Stoudemire dishes to Smith. And there's the feed to Shumpert. It's stolen by Wade. Feeds it to Cole. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for New York. Felton comes in for Shumpert. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Kidd with it. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting. About 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much
Norland, 65. Knicks, 87.
and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Big 3, Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, and Tyson Chandler at the 3, 4, and 5. Felton is out there with J.R. Smith.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Stoudemire, the pass to Smith. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 20. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. He really is, guys. I mean, that's phenomenal leaping ability there.
Up, and away right there, baby.
That's what sets him apart, guys. His talent for making plays like that, just incredible.
It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. It's taken away by Smith. Outside Anthony. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Anthony's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, where would they be without all these easy points off turnover?
Well, it certainly has made things a lot easier for them on offense, that's for sure, Steve. You turn a team over, you usually don't have to worry about set defense.
That's good.
Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
Allen for the 3. Blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Smith's from...
Look out, man!
Rim shaker.
Boy, no mercy. They are getting after them at both ends of the floor.
Continuing to add.
Let's just play.